as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. 7 yards, the pickup there.
A nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. I can't believe they let you play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady underneath, he's got Brady, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Brady's throw complete there to Evans, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Crunch time, defense. Ozzy! 56! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! 56, the mic, boys. 56.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground with Jones. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Intended for
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it'll be third down. Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, the return is Mickens. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
at their own 47-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Brady now to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Browns nothing.
Come on now, let's go. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Made back at the
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Wait, that's 53. Check, 56. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, check it. Check it, hurry.
Shotgun now for Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there was a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 29, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
36-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Mayfield's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. 36 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mayfield to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
14.
Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Get ready! Get ready!
Cody Parkey lining up.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's get off the field. Get off the field, team. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And again, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Mayfield now. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. One-score game. First and 10 here. Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Jarvis Landry. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Mayfield with it once more. He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on now. Mike 56, Mike 56. Ready?
From the gun, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Jones. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Wait, 20. Here we go. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Don't let him free. Don't let him free. Play outside deep. Don't let him free.
Operating from the gun, Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Whip. Watch the whip. Shadow. Months 56. That's what I do.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
450. Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's go. 56. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Hey, 66.
From the gun, Brady. Flushed out right. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
17.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
But credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Donovan.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they get coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Just like that. 45, 45, 45.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Check, 93 is the mic.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Brady's throw there complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
To Chris Godwin. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Play 56. No, 55.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the ground with a tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control.
Just saying if they pay me, I'll do
To the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Rashard Higgins is the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No, 66.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and
Well, in all likelihood, likelihood this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mayfield. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Complete.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 14.
As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big connection on that one. 37 yards. One last shot from Mayfield here. Buying time to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Today's final score, Buccaneers.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.